Hello everybody. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. My name is April. And welcome to Girl Let's Talk Diaries. Okay. So we're gonna get right into it. If you did not see the title of the video, I'm gonna talk about my weight loss. I took Ozempic. If you don't know what Ozempic is, it's really a diabetes. It's really like a diabetes medication, but people use it for weight loss. So it's really like it's the famous weight loss drug. Okay, even though it's for diabetic people. Okay, but people who diabetic, they use it and they start losing weight. So I heard about it. I'm not the kind of person that take medicine. I really am not that kind of person, but I did my research on this Ozempic, okay, before I even took it or try it, okay. Um, Really, I did lose some of my baby fat after I gave birth to my son. I did start losing weight naturally. Like I started to see my face slim down just a little bit, but it wasn't to where I really want to be at. So, um, I tried everything trying to lose weight. Like I was, but me working full time, I really didn't have time. Okay, I didn't have time to work out. I didn't have time to do none of that stuff. So I needed something that would help me. Like I need a weight loss aid. Okay, I did try to eat right and all that stuff, you know, but I just needed something that would help me lose more weight. Okay, because like I said, I lost weight, but I lost weight. I didn't lose as much I want to lose. Okay, um, when I started to research in Ozempic, um, it came up on my YouTube feed. And say the weight loss drug. Um, Even celebrities took Ozempic. Okay, so I like okay. I want to see what's this craze about because it was becoming like a trend or something. So I want to know what was this craze about. So I did research and look at people who already took it and talking about their side effects and all that stuff. Because for me, I'm not the one to take medicine because I don't want to go through no side effects and stuff like that. But I just wanted to try it. Just try and just see how my body reacts to it. Um, they have programs, like some companies have programs where you pay every month and they like ship the medicine to you. It was in a shot. Um, and I went through the Weight Watchers. So you don't know what Weight Watchers is? They've been around since forever. They've been around since I was little. So that's how old Weight Watchers is. Um, I was on Weight Watchers before because I was thinking about going back on Weight Watchers. And I used to do the little point system. They had a little, what do you call it? A little, if you know what I'm talking about, it had like a little weight loss device. And you put your points in the little weight loss device and tell you how many more points you have left. I had that. If you don't know what I mean, if I have a picture of it, I will put it up here, But it's like a little, I don't know what to call those things, but it's like a little weight loss point counter or something. I used to do that like back in the day when I was in my young 20s. I used to use that when they first came out with a point system. Um, it's like a calorie count kind of thing. So I've been, rocking with Weight Watchers off and on for years. I used to drink their little shakes and stuff when they say you could drink shake in the morning, shake in lunch, and then you have your dinner. I used to try that too. I used to try everything when it came to weight loss. I used to try weight loss pills. I used to try when they had the cleanse, weight loss cleanse thing, when you drink it and, you use the bathroom like like last tip or whatever, it clean you out and stuff. I used to try it all, y'all. Like, and this is when I was really young, in my 20s, early 20s. I used to just kept trying different ways to lose weight. And so I heard about Ozempic. Yeah, Ozempic. So when I first heard Ozempic, and I heard that it was a weight loss drug. I don't know, I don't know about this, because I read it's for people with diabetes, and I was punting around it. I was like, I don't know, but then maybe I should try it. And when I signed up for Weight Watchers, I signed up again, I think. They do like a monthly subscription, like $16 a month or something like that. They had it as one of the, like, you can use one of the weight loss aids, weight loss tools that you can use on there. So they had the shots, they had Ozempic, they had the other one, and then they have like a name brand shot in a shot form. So you have to put shots in yourself, use the shots. And they have like a name brand that's like Ozempic. They have the same ingredients, but it's named under something else, and of course that was cheaper than Ozempic. Okay, so what I use, I tried the name brand. So let's see. So I signed up for it. So I signed up under Weight Watchers. So what they did was, they asked me about my weight and all my information and stuff like that. And then I do connect with a real doctor on Zoom. Okay, I connect with a real doctor who's trying to see, ask questions and about the product and everything else. And I went through putting down how much I currently weigh and stuff, so they could calculate how much doses I can get. Okay, so I think I start off with 0.5 doses. It was very small. Like, when it came, it was really tiny, like this. Okay, and it lasts for a week. So it's like you got to get a new shot every week. You take a shot every week. So I fill out the little questionnaire and stuff and say I'm not, if you're allergic to anything, and regular questions you get at the doctor's office. And I did that all online. So a real doctor look at your stuff. They look at your paperwork and see you fit to take it. Okay. Which I think is really convenient, because sometimes you're a busy mother like me, and I don't have time, go to the doctor or whatever. So I did it all online. So it took like a few weeks, for real. It took a few weeks to get the doctor's, well, it took like around 5 days to get the doctor's approval. And once they approved, they signed the prescription, and then they send your weight loss product in the mail. They do like a 2-day shipping, because with this you have to put it in the refrigerator. Right after you get it, you got to put it in the refrigerator. So they give like a 2-day shipping. through UPS, okay? And then they give you, I wish I still had it. I think I threw them all away, but they give you a little pouch with shots in it. So you have like 7 shots. They also give you wipes, because you got to do it yourself. So you got to do it yourself, and they give you instructions how to do it. Okay, you stick yourself in your stomach, or you stick yourself in your thigh, or you stick yourself in the arm. I did my stomach. Okay, my stomach has the most fat. Like everywhere it has the most fat, but the stomach definitely had the fat. Okay, so I felt more. Look. If you screaming and you can't do it, they did have like Weight Watchers did have like a weight loss pills too. You take those, but it's not. I don't think it's the same. It's not the same brand as the shots. Um, so I got it in the mail through UPS, and of course in my tracking, and they ship it right to your door. Okay, and they give you the medicine, and the bag of shots with wipes and instructions how to stick yourself. Okay, so when I first got it, I was very nervous because I never did this before. I never like give myself a shot. Okay, I wasn't really okay with that, so that's why I was turning around and like, is it really a shot form? Like, I really don't want to give myself a shot. Okay, I didn't want to do it. So this took me long. As I was doing the research, it was taking long for me to make a decision of really wanting to do this. But I like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. So my first night that I had gotten it, I of course I read the instructions, and I, I was being very careful, and I did it in the bathroom. I was very careful with it, okay? I was nervous. So, they tell you how much to take out on the shots that have the numbers on it. So, they say like 0.5 with me. So, it's really like a small dose. Like, it was really tiny dose, okay? And so when I did it, I did it. I prepared myself. And you also have that, those bio trash cans with the red. It's a red trash can. You know how you go to the doctor's office when you get a shot, right? It's like those bio trash cans. It has it's red with a clear top, and you have to stick the needle into that. I had one of those little bio trash cans from Amazon. Okay, shout out to Amazon, right? It's like you get anything from Amazon. So before I even got the shot, I ordered that so that I could put the shots in there. Okay. So I prepped the bathroom, make sure everything was clean, everything, put the towels down so that, needle don't touch anything. I took the wipe that they gave, break the wipe off, and I rub it on my stomach. And so I took the shot, and I tell you, I was preparing for it to like really hurt. So you have to like, pretend this is my stomach. You have to squeeze, like you gotta do this. You gotta squeeze the fat like this, and you gotta stick the needle in there, okay? So that's what I did. I was scared. I was like, and then I was like, no, I couldn't. And then I finally did it, and it didn't really hurt. I'm like, wow, it didn't hurt. If I did feel something, it felt like a little tiny bee sting. It didn't hurt that much. And some places on my stomach, it didn't hurt at all. I'm like, is it in? That one time when I gave myself the shot. I like, is it in? And I'm like, oh, it is in. I'm like, is it in there? Because I couldn't feel nothing. So it's not really painful. And the needle was like this small, this big. Like these, my two fingertips, it was like that. It wasn't like a really long needle. It was a good size needle, like that. So I didn't, some people say they got symptoms like dizziness, headache. When I first got it, when I first took it, I had a little slight tiny headache, but it went away. And I didn't have no other symptoms. So I was good to go. It didn't take long for it to work, okay? For me, it didn't take long. I gave it like a few days and I started to feel like I wasn't that hungry. So what it does, it curbs your appetite. And it makes sure that you eat a lot, okay? You get full faster. You also don't be craving things out of the blue. You be craving sweets and stuff like that. It has a way, it curbs your appetite and you're not craving a whole lot of stuff, okay? So that's what it did for me. Honestly, I did not really change my diet like that. I just stopped eating a lot. So that's what happened. So it was to the point I couldn't finish, like, I think I had a sandwich or I had like a little burrito and I couldn't even finish it. I ate half of it and that's it. So it really was working. So what they do is you have to weigh yourself before the next medicine. This medicine lasts for a week, so it's like every week you have to get new medicine, and it's like a monthly subscription though. It's a monthly subscription, so it's not like you pay every time you have to order. Okay, it's a monthly subscription. So I had to pay Weight Watchers a month, and then I had to pay the medicine I get a month, and the cost of that was like $89 a month. So I had to put in an order the bottle of medicine every month. Okay, every month, because they give you like 7 shots. I think seven shots. And every time you order the medicine, you get new shots and you get wipes and things like that, an instruction card. And also you get the card that says 4 weeks. So you write down the date that you took the shot. You write the date down so you could keep track of your shots, okay? So you get the little bottle of medicine every month, okay? So it's a monthly thing. So the little bottle of medicine lasts for 4 weeks. So after that 4 weeks, then you have to reorder another new medicine next month. Okay, so yeah, it lasts for a month. Okay, and I thought that little bottle of medicine, I was like, that lasts for a whole month. And like it actually did. I didn't run out. It did last for a whole month. And the shots you gotta take every week. So I took my shots every Monday. I took them every Monday. So yeah, so it really did, it did help me. I did lose some weight. I did lose weight. I was losing weight very fast. I was losing weight very quickly. I did have a scale. I got on a scale. I should have kept progress of my. I should did like a weight loss diary and keep my process of me losing weight. That way y'all would have saw it, but I didn't do that. As a full-time mother, as a mother and a full-time worker, it was like, I didn't do none of that, okay? I didn't do that. I didn't do none of that. I'm like, dang, I could have like kept progress so y'all could see the changes, right? But I didn't do it. I did get on scale. I started losing like, I don't know. I didn't can't really keep calculating, like 5 pounds a week. It was 3 pounds a week or something. But I kept track of it, okay, and I did lose weight. I started to feel my clothes fitting looser. I had to go down sizes. When I did buy some clothes, and I had to go down sizes. Some of my pants was getting too big, and I'm like, yeah, I could see the changes. I could even feel. I'm very in tune with my body, so I can feel when I'm gaining weight, and I can feel when I'm losing weight. Especially in my chest area. I tell my chest was feeling lighter. Because my chest, I'm really heavy chested, okay? So I can feel my chest was getting lighter. And I was feeling really good. Like, I was feeling better. So I took it for a couple more months. And then Weight Watchers announced that they're going to discontinue the shots, and I was pissed. I was mad. Because the downside of this medicine is you gotta keep it up, okay? They give you certain doses. So they start you a small dose, then during the weeks they move you up in more dose, okay? So that's what they did with me. I started small, and then they moved the dose up higher, okay? So so it went to 0.5 to 1.2, so on and so on. So that's how they did it. So I took in the shot, I took like 0.5, and then it said, okay, now you need to have 1.2 now. And that's how they do it. That's why you have to keep your doctor informed and everything, because they're gonna see what kind of dosage you need. And also, I had to weigh myself every week and tell them how much weight I'm losing or how much I weigh every week in a chart. So they see all of that, and they were like, okay, we need to up her dose. Oh, okay, we need to lower her dose and things like that. So that's how they did it on the Weight Watchers app. It wasn't on the app too. It was on the app. But when they discontinued it, I was really upset. They announced like, we are not doing the shots no more. Something with the pharmacy. I don't know what happened. They wasn't doing them no more. And I got the name brand. It was like Ozempic. It was like Ozempic, okay? So I had the name brand of Ozempic. And it had the same exact ingredients. But they discontinued it, and then they offered me the weight loss pills, because they have weight loss pills too, and then like, I don't want to take that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they said, well, the weight loss pill is not exactly like the shots that you take, but it also can help you with curbing your appetite and losing weight. So I did. I like, okay, I get the pill. And then I canceled my subscription after that. I said, okay, I got the pill. I'm just going to cancel it. Now, I don't want to go to one medicine to another. I hate taking pills. I just don't like taking pills. I just don't like it. Yeah, I'm like, what? You took the shot all the time. You're not taking the pills? Like, I didn't want to take that either, y'all. But I did it, okay? But I did take the pills for a while, and then I'm like, my body I'm not saying I had any symptoms, but my body didn't feel. I don't know. I just didn't feel I should kept taking those pills. That's all. I didn't feel I should have kept taking those pills. Like I said, I'm very in tune of my body, and my body don't feel like they like my body like the pills. It's not gonna like. I didn't feel comfortable taking keep taking those pills. Okay, and then I just canceled my subscription altogether. I like whatever. I'm gonna try to do this on my own without the medicine. So when I stopped taking the pills and I stopped, of course I stopped taking the shot. Um, for a while, I still, it still curbed my appetite. For a while, it don't just stop when you stop taking it. Okay, it gradually go where it comes out of your body. You know, you don't have the medicine in you no more, and then you slowly like your appetite start to come back up. The food noise, they call it the food noise, start to come sneaking back up, and I started to eat again. I started to like eat more, and I'm like, oh no, I can tell I'm gonna gain weight, and I did. I gained some of my weight back. I was smaller than this. If you didn't see my video, me wearing that green outfit, I think what was it called? That video, one of my videos. You see me wearing that green outfit, you could tell my face was very, very slim. I was really smaller. Um, that's the time I was taking it, and I was losing weight. I honestly didn't want to get too skinny because my head is big. I have a big head. So I didn't want to get too small anyway. So I was kind of concerned if I was getting way too small. Because the way I'm built, I ain't supposed to get too small where my head, I look like a bobblehead. You know what I'm saying? So I did love my new body. I did love me losing weight. But I gained some of it back. So now I'm in this situation of I'm trying to eat better. I still have like food noise where I craving sweets and stuff. I'm working on that, y'all. But I be craving sweets like no tomorrow, and I try not to eat too many of my sweets and things like that. So I'm really trying to cut off sweets. I like if you don't buy it, then you ain't gonna be able to eat it, right? So I try to like cut down the sugar. It's not easy trying to do it yourself, and I already knew that because that's why I took weight loss drug. I didn't like I didn't want to like I didn't want to depend on it, okay? I didn't want to depend on a weight loss drug. I wanted to where I can get off it and then continue my weight loss journey, but at this time it didn't work that way. So I read on the forums that you would have to keep taking it. Even it's like they lowered the dose and they lowered how many times you take the shot. It could be like once a month. Take the shot once a month or something like that. I don't know. But then, that's how you're going to maintain your weight. So they're going to have it where you maintain your weight on the shots. But you got to forever take it. And that's what I don't like about it. I mean, some people might not mind taking the shots for the rest of their life. Me, I don't. Okay. Because eventually your body is going to get immune to it and it's not going to work no more. You keep taking something over and over and over again, your body's going to get used to it and it's not going to work anymore. So that's why I was thinking about, like, Even when you take pills, you got to go like 1 week without taking other pills, or else your body's just going to keep getting immune to it, and it's not going to do anything for your body. So I'm trying to. That's what I didn't like about the weight loss. I didn't know about that part. I was just too excited of something that could help me lose weight and all that stuff, but I don't want to like go there and have to rely on this for the rest of my life. I don't want to be 60, 80 years old still rely on this. You understand what I mean? I don't want to rely on it. That's not me. I mean, some people don't mind. They don't care if they rely uh, on the medicine, but I don't. Like, I want to be able to do this on my own. I want to be able to like lose weight naturally. You know what I'm saying? But I see the celebrities taking it. I think Oprah took it. Ozempic. I think. Um, they could do it. But me, I just now I'm working on like just eating a better. Um, you know, I'm thinking of I'm thinking about what worked for me and my body when I did lose weight, because my weight went up and down. My weight went like a roller coaster. I lose weight, I gain it back. I lose weight, I gain it back. It's like a roller coaster with my weight. So now I'm trying to see what works for me. Um, and really, I lost a lot of weight being a pescatarian. And if you don't know what pescatarians is, someone who eats fish and vegetables and fruit, and they don't eat meat. So I'm really like I'm weaning myself off of meat, eating meat. Um, I just weigh myself off. I mean, weaning myself off of meat. So I'm going to not eating meat every single day. It's okay to eat meat, but not every single day. Like, trying to like have a balance. So eventually I just get off it altogether. So I feed my kids something else and I eat something separate. That's how I'm going to do. Um, is it going to work? I don't know. But I remember I was pescatarian before, and it did work for me. I started losing weight like crazy. The weight just kept coming off. And all I did was not eat meat. So I don't like that worked for me, y'all. It might not work for y'all. Consult your talk to your doctor. Yeah, I'm just saying what works for me, okay? Like, but I'm gonna try that. I did want to go through like a juice fast where I just drinking juice for 7 days, and I did that for like spiritual reasons. Of I want a juice fast. Um, I felt like I was called to do that, to juice fast. And I had not get there. Now they having this parasite that's making you sick, so I kind of have to halt that right now. So I don't know what's going on around here, but that's what's going on. So yeah, that was my journey of the weight loss drug that I took. That was a name brand of, I say it's a name brand of Ozempic, okay? That's what it's called. I forget what it's called, but it's a name brand of it, like a knockoff or whatever. But it did work. It did work. It helped me lose weight, helped me not eat as much. So it worked. But thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share this video with someone who probably taking it too. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.